Jain friends, good morning. This is RK Peelwal and you are most welcome on this channel Peelwal English Classes. Friends, today I let you know that how to present our views on the stage or what are the best skills by which we can give our best presentation on the stage. Friends, first of all, before giving any we can say presentation, it is mandatory that we should have good command over the subject matter. See, one thing what I am telling you, if we are not confident enough for our subject matter, then it's very difficult task for us to express our views on the stage systematically and in a best way. Because if we do not prepare all the subject matter and all the topics clearly and in a very systematic manner, then we cannot express our views on the stage and we cannot attract the listeners towards us. What is another thing which is also very important? Second thing is that we should understand the interest and level of the listeners and audience. It is generally seen that there are so many people who are good speakers who have the best and sound knowledge in spoken English in their subjects and they are the expert of their subjects. Still, they cannot attract or they cannot interact people. Why? This is the reason. So before making any statement or before delivering any speech, it's very mandatory that we must understand the level of the audience or spectators and listeners. That if we don't know that what type of listeners are sitting in front of us, then we cannot attract people towards us. Third thing is that our language must be simple, clear, and our accent must be clear. Generally, it is seen that if our accents are not good, if our words are not clear, if our language is not simple enough, then we cannot deliver the best presentation. So before making any presentation, we must understand that how simple our thoughts must be, and we must know that what kind of words must be used in that particular situation or in that context. So in my opinion, it is very clear that before making any statement or before delivering any speech on the stage, we must understand the level of the audience and the language which we use must be simple and clear or obvious. Only when we can attract the people towards us. Third thing is that we should have maintain a proper gestures before, because if we do not maintain a proper gestures or facial expressions and all these things, then we cannot attract people towards us. Because if we are the professional speaker, so we must control our emotions and feelings a lot. And third thing is that enhance our listening ability. Generally, it is seen that people do not listen the thoughts of other people. They think that, okay, I'm the good speaker, I have known these things clearly, I don't need to listen the thoughts of others. No, it's not clear. So we must be best listeners, because without listening others' thoughts, we cannot become the good speaker. What the people are saying, and we must listen the thoughts of the great scholars and the best speakers of the world. I understand that we do not listen and we do not understand, we do not make out what they are saying, but still we should have some patience a lot, which is very mandatory. So for becoming any speaker, becoming the best and powerful speaker of the world, it's mandatory that we must have good command over the listenings. And imitation. Imitation is very mandatory. Without imitation, we cannot become the good speaker. Whatever we listen or see or we watch anywhere else, we must repeat all these things and imitation. Without imitation, we cannot garnish, we cannot polish our language. And third thing is that we must kill our fear, because stage phobia is the worst thing for the speakers and before making any statement on the stage. So what happens with us, that we think that what the people will think, if I make any mistakes, people will laugh at me. What will happen? People will make jokes on me. Don't worry about people, because they are doing their job. And you are fearful? No. Let them do their work. Don't worry about the listeners' reactions. I understand that if you want to start anything else in the initial stage, making mistakes is very common. So if we make mistakes and if we fear that what the people will think about me, they will make many, they will laugh at me, they will make some, they will do many reactions on my speech. Don't worry about them, because making mistakes is very mandatory. So before reaching on the stage, we should not feel that, okay, if I'll make any mistakes, if I'll not express my views clearly, what the people will think about me. Don't worry about all these things. These are rubbish, these are trivial things at all. And fourth thing is, next thing is that mix your own thoughts or ideology. Sometimes it is shame that what we do, we just cramming, we just learn any chapter, any topic completely, and we speak that point immediately. So it's not good. What you think, what is what's your thinking, what is your perception towards that particular topic? Speak that things. Only when you can attract people towards you, and you can cast a very good impact on the listener's mentality. I think that actually I'm a speaker, okay, I'm from Hindi background, still I'm speaking because it's my inner choice, it's my aim that I want to become the powerful speaker in this area, in this part. So I think that you have got my point easily, and thank you all of you. Have a nice day. Thank you once again.